don't speak English,
Welcome to the Granger Elementary School baseball field. Just ignore that, folks, because we got ourselves another good one on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Features your Highland Hornets. We're going up against the Max S. Hayes Lakers in OHSAA postseason action. Oh my goodness, it's a postseason already. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? We got ourselves another dandy on our hands as fans are still filing their way in. The coaches talking with one another. This should be a good one today, folks. You know, Max Hayes, the Lakers are on the road. Got here like 20 minutes ago. I don't think I'm exaggerating, folks. But they're going up against a tough team against us. Team that won the American Conference for the first time ever and won the Suburban League for the first time since 2012. Regardless, I think we're going to have some fun today. It's all right here in WHBW, your one stop for all things Highland Ball and Wallace. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I can't believe it's playoff time, and I can't believe the school year is almost over for sports. I'm Tommy Maroon for WHBW. Like and subscribe because you have to. Okay, you don't have to, but it sure does help. And we're looking for a big win out here today that would help us not only win, of course, but we'd move on in the next round. So if we lose, that's all she wrote. We cannot afford a loss, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, we cannot afford a loss. So it's all or nothing for us. Gotta work hard, gotta play hard, gotta do our best, and pray that we don't fall to the Lakers. The players are out there getting all set. Excuse me for 1 second. There we go. Fans are looking forward to this one. Yeah, Derek. I don't know, they're 6-1 on the season. We forgot to mention that. Yeah, they've only played 7 games. They're 6-1.
Thomas, do you think the score is going to be better or worse than Valley Forge this year?
Hopefully it's better.
Like more runs scored for us, less scored for them?
Yeah, hopefully. Of course. Well, that would be so frustrating.
I kind of...
Why? That's bad. Winner plays Barberton or Rhodes in the next round. That's right, folks. Barberton or Rhodes High School. Whoever wins that one is definitely going to enjoy this. And whomever loses, it's the end of the season, not the end of the world. That's not the end of the world, folks. If it were the end of the world, I'd be panicking and going absolutely nuts right now. But anyways, still getting set. Fans are trying to pack their way in here. Not that big of a crowd so far. I assume not a large crowd considering the fact that we got ourselves, a playoff game featuring one school in us and another school in Rhodes, a school that isn't really home to that much experience this season. And despite their lack of experience, they're tearing it up in the Senate League, aren't they? 6-1 on the campaign, as mentioned earlier in the broadcast. That is hard to believe. But we'll see if they go down to 6-2 after this. WHBW is a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure you all know that by now. We got ourselves something good. Hey, Connor, how are you? He's doing well, I assume. But a lot of folks returning. The coaches are ready to break huddle. What are you even going to do the national anthem and stuff? I don't know. I don't know. What I do know, however, is that we hopefully win today. And by the looks of it, we are going to do the national anthem and all of that fun stuff. So we'll let that get rocking and rolling out there. We'll see what happens. Just ready to get this show on the road. Okay, now it's time to get ready. Who else is looking forward to this? I know I am, folks. I know.
How's it going?
Going well, thank you. Got ourselves two fine schools out here, to say the least. Two very fine schools. Who will win and who will move on to the next round? I don't know, but I do know it's going to be some fun. The Hornets were ready to break huddle out there. Here we go out to the field against the school that's only played 7 games this season. Man on the mound today is Max Wagar. Max has had himself a dandy this season, throwing 2 one-hit shutout performances. Both lasted 7 innings too, so there was that. The lineup looks like this for Hayes. 6-1, of course. Starts off with Brian Pillier, then Joel Miranda, then Christopher Perez, then Canelo Gonzalez, then Edric Rivera, then Jesse Mullins. After Jesse Mullins is Pablo Casio, and after that it's Francisco Sambolin, and then it's Estevan Miranda. What does the field look like for us? Why, it sounds like seems like Ganda's catching. At first is Hunter. Second is Jake. At third, that is Shane. At short, that is Sam. At left, that is Mitch Good. Center is Quinn Marquis. Right field is Casey Miser. So that's what it looks like for the Black and Green Brigade out here today. On this very warm and sunny Tuesday afternoon, we got ourselves 2 good schools. Definitely gonna be a shame someone's gonna lose this thing. Hopefully it's us that comes out on top. Max still warming up with Ganda out there. Scoreboard isn't working, meanwhile. There's nothing up there on the scoreboard, at least from what I can tell. And that's certainly odd. What's not odd is that we're going to play some baseball today. Yes, sir. Brian Pillier leads things off for the Lakers. All right, there we go. It's up and running now. We got a lot of Latin American baseball players out there today for their team, which is really interesting to see. You got one guy from the Dominican Republic who is really good according to their coach, as Pillier getting set. And here we go. Hornets, Lakers. First pitch is a ball. Great to have you aboard. Tommy Maroon here as your announcer on WHBW. Or it's a strike rather, I beg your pardon. Nothing one coming up is blown away. That makes the count 1-1. Nobody out here in the first inning. First batter of the contest. Here's Max's 1-1. It's a strike, 1-2. Max trying to strike out Pillier out here to kick off this contest. That would be pretty nice. He's in his windup, gets a call from Ganda. And that is a called third strike to start this ball game. Joel Miranda comes up to the plate. He's number 16. He's also the catcher for the Lakers. Max Hayes High School out in Cleveland. So they had a long bus ride here. And it makes it 0-1. Hit the lower outer corner, I believe. No balls, 1 strike. Getting set. Here's Max. He's going to let it go. Ball upstairs, 1-1. So we'll see what happens next in a 1 ball, 1 strike count with 1 out. Here's the kick and the delivery. Strike 2, 1-2. Hits the upper outer part of the plate. You can hear the chatter from Max S. Hayes High School. And speaking of Max, Max is on the mound. Here's his 1-2. Oh, nice one. Swing and a miss on the curve. That makes it 2 gone in the first. So after Miranda strikes out, and of course after Pillier struck out, it's Christopher Perez up to the plate for the Lakers. Christopher Perez trying to get something cooking out here for Hayes. Watches a strike, 0-1. It's the playoffs, so everything means a little bit more in this case scenario. 0-1. Strike 2 taken. 0-2. He's a strike away from punching out the side in order. Say, come on, Chris. We'll see if Perez has what it takes. 0-2 coming up. Struck him out swinging. Max strikes out the side. Good job there by that senior right there who's going to Charlestown next season. What does the lineup look like for us, you may be wondering. And if you're wondering that, that is an honestly good question. And fortunately for you, I know what it looks like. Looks a little like this. Starts off with Sam Napier, then Casey Meiser, then Ganda, then Logan Marquis, then Quinn Marquis, then Mitch Good, then Hunter Winston, then Shane Cope, and then Jake Dubkowski. Canel Gonzalez pitching for Max S. Hayes out here today. Once again, Canel Gonzalez right there. Catching for him is Joel Miranda. At first is Christopher Perez. Second is Jesse Mullins. Third is Edric Rivera. Short is Brian Pillier. At left is Francisco Sambolin. At center is Pablo Casio. And at right is Estevan Miranda. Not bad turnout from what I can tell, folks. These fans are still trying to make their way here to this thing. Miranda gets back. We'll start off with Sam Napier, and as Gonzalez's hat comes off as he tried to rifle that one in. Of course, we saw that a little bit from Hunter. Actually, yes, there are mercy rules after 5 innings. It's got to be a double-digit contest by 5 innings in order for the mercy rule to be in effect. We'll see if it will be in effect. So Sam Napier leading things off for the Black and Green Brigade out here today. At least I think he'll be waiting off in a minute. So there's Sam getting the ball right there. You know, we're just about ready to rock and roll, aren't we? Nope, not yet. Still practicing out there. Of course, they didn't warm up. They didn't do infield, outfield is what I should say. All they did was just warm up out at right field today. The Max S. Hayes Lakers. They're ready to throw the balls in. They gun it down to second in a second, maybe. Sam is just patiently waiting by now. There were only 12 players on this Hayes High School baseball team today, which is very minuscule if I ever say. Sam's gonna lead things off out here. First pitch to Sam. As on away, dropped by the catcher, Miranda. 1 ball, no strikes. Sam is waiting. Here it comes. Misses again, 2-0. Of course, once again, only the 8th game that Hayes has played this season, so they're still getting their feet wet in this thing, this campaign. 2-0. Oh, Sam grounds that one, knocked down. Good play by Gonzalez. He throws a little high, and it's going to be an E1. Wow, that's routine, isn't it? Casey comes up to the plate. Wow, it's almost as if Canelo Gonzalez was like, you know what, just take this. Take it, we did. So Sam finds himself at first. Good hustle by Sam, I must say. Casey takes a timeout. Getting set to step off the mound as Sam has to scurry his way back to first. Talking with some of the players, they say there's nothing to be nervous about for this game. Ball 1 upstairs. They say this one should be a gimme for us, but you never know until you play the game. 1-0. That's going to get away, and Sam can basically moonwalk down to second as Miranda finally picks it up. Here goes the double play. And another step off by Gonzalez. I'll tell you one person who's enjoying this, folks. Max Wagar, because he got some time off. That one's in the air out to left and foul, heads up. Where's that thing landing? Right over there. So again, swinging at 2-0 are the good guys. I wouldn't be swinging out here. I'd force Gonzalez, force Canelo to throw a strikeout here. Three and 1. On deck is Peyton Ganda. See what pitting Ganda will have. 3-1 coming up. Fouled back, gets a full count. Where'd that thing go? Oh, that's a fair ball. I thought that was foul. Why nothing? I apologize for that. I thought he hit it back. My mistake. 1-0. Single by Casey Miser. Swing at 3-1. It's hard to see with the sun out. Ganda watches ball 1 upstairs. So excuse me for that. It was a single by Casey. And we got a runner at first with nobody out. Another step off the mound. They've been doing that a lot today. Umpire talking to our dugout or something. 1 ball, no strikes to Ganda. Ball 2, that makes the count 2-0. Casey at first. And he finally fires a strike. That's the first strike we've taken today. 2-1. And the pitch. Ground ball to short should be an easy. Oh no, he fumbles. He's only going to have to get 1 throw down to first. Gets him. So good play there by Pillier after it was almost a disaster. However, there is no double play for Logan Markless. Good job to advance the runner there by Ganda. There now is able to film where it went. There we go. Another step off the mound. If this were the major leagues, he'd be giving up more bases than he could imagine. That pitch is upstairs and in 1-0. So many bases his head would spin. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. That's low. Joel could not even catch that. 2-0 your count. Inning set out here is Canelo Gonzalez is 2-0. Fouled back. And with that, the count is 2-1. So that's the 4th straight batter in which the count has gone from 2-0 to 2-1. 2-1. There's one hit in the air out to center, but catchable. And that's going to be squared up and caught for the second out of the inning there by Pablo Casio. Good hit there by Logan, just hit right to him. Here comes Quinn Marquis to the plate. Quinn waiting. Here comes the first pitch to him. That one's hit hard out to center, coming in, still coming in, and oh, he dropped it. Quinn is going to stay at first as Casey easily scores. It's 2-0. That's an E8 if I ever saw one by Pablo Casio. My goodness, lazy fly ball out to center. I know it was hit on a line, but you should really be making those plays. That ball gets away as Mitch Good is up. Runner can dance his way down to second.
You gotta figure it out, 'cause I'm going home. So, figure it out.
1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 here in the first. 2-0. There are 2 out. I think he's throwing more balls than strikes today. Mitch Good is the batter. Quinn at second. Quinn's got a lot of speed to burn. You know that. That's upstairs 3-0. You don't go. especially with a guy like Hunter Winston waiting on deck.
It has to chill for 2 hours.
3 balls, no strikes. Becomes 4 balls, no strikes. Hunter is up to the plate. Casey has her lone hit today. A single. Out in the left center. And another step off the mound. Again, that's something you don't see in the majors nowadays with them trying to speed up the game. Strike one, it's 0-1. Nothing in one. First pitch strike of the day for Gonzalez, who almost beans Hunter on that one, make it 1-1. One ball, one strike, getting set out here. The pitch, 2-1 to Hunter. Quinn at second, Mitch at first, 2 gone. We'll see how we respond to this situation. Grounding it towards our dugout, 2-2. Leave it is what the umpire says. Count reads 2-2. Getting set, another stop off the mound. Pitch. That one's hit well out to left center field. That ball is going to sit down off the wall. 1 run is in, still can't get it, and Hunter's going to cruise into second with a double. 4-0 contest. Wowee. Here comes Shane Cope to the plate. Already hazing some problems out here, down 4-0. 2 of the runs cashed in by Hunter. Ball 1 upstairs. Gonzalez really struggling to find the plate, and then when he does find the plate, it's usually hit hard or hit right to him, and they fail to make a play. 2 balls, no strikes. Getting set, the offering. Oh, he threw it behind him. The runner Hunter goes down to third, 3-0. You can sure bet there was no intention on that. Jake waits on deck. This is the 8th batter of the inning, folks. And he thought about throwing it down to third. If I'm Shane, I just don't swing the bat. That is upstairs. Ball 4, take your base. It's Jake Dubkowski. Jake, the senior second baseman, with runners at the corners here. 2 gone. Jake is the number 9 hitter. You know what that means. Everyone's come up to bat this inning. Ball 1 upstairs, 1-0. One and 0 count. Jake waiting. Here's his pitch. That is in there. 1-1 on the inside part of the plate. He got Hunter at third and Shane at first, and 2 gone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Becomes 2 balls, 1 strike. This game could get ugly if it isn't already. 2-1. Oh, ye gods, that hit him in the noggin. And he is going to take a bruise at 90 feet. Pretty sure he doesn't mind. That one was painful, folks. So Hunter at third. And as Max running over there, Hunter at third, Shane at second, Jake at first. 2 gone. Max just gonna run all the way up to the plaza now as it's back to top zero with Sam Napier, who reached on an E1 last time. 4-0, bases juiced, and the pitch is upstairs 1-0. Max right there, he's got himself a good cushion out there. 1-0 count to Sam. Wild pitch, but it ricochets back, which is why Hunter chose not to score on that. 2 balls and no strikes. It's just been a nightmare of an inning for Canelo Gonzalez. Getting set out here. 2-0 coming up. Ground ball, third base side, and it's just foul. Not bad metal right there. Makes the count 2-1. And Gonzalez can't even pick up the ball now. 4-0 contest out here, as the good guys are just having some fun against these always tough Lakers. I mean, Lakers have won all but 1 game this season in 7 attempts. Do the math, that's 6. That one's popped up, foul, heads up. One's right there in the mulch. Sam in a 2-ball, 2-strike count. He was ahead 2-0 at one point. Back up the middle, base hit, 1 run in. Here comes the second run. They're still yet to get to the ball. 6-0 in the first inning. Sam delivers again as Casey Miser comes up to the plate. Jake at third, Sam at first. Sam may be 1 for 2 today, but he's gone on base in both times. Casey Miser is up. Casey has an RBI to his credit. Ball as a hat comes off. That is a very ugly 6 right there, folks. But it's what's going on. You can't complain about if you're a Hornet fan like myself. Another step off the mound. Don't know how many pitches this guy's thrown, Gonzalez. I assume he's throwing way too much. 1-1. Casey wanted to make it 9-0 on that swing and a miss. One ball, 1 strike. Getting set, the pitch. That's a pass ball. Here comes a runner home, 7-0. Good job by Jake to score. 7-0. My Lord. And when that happened, Sam also cruised down to second. On 1 count. Comes 3. 3-1. 7-0 after 1 inning. Is there a run limit for each inning? You mean we can score as much as our heart desires? Wow.
Unless it's like the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, I know. Casey in a 3-ball, 1-strike count. Takes for ball 4. I don't know how many he's walked now. All I know is that Ganda is up. Gando reached on a... No, he grounded out to short last time. We're up by a touchdown and a point after. 7-0. Ball one, 2 on, 2 out. Sam at second, Casey at first. So that means it's 2 on, 2 out, 1-0. Oh, that drills Ganda. Once again, you know he does not want to hit anybody because this is an inning just from a horrible place. Just been a nightmare inning here for Canel Gonzalez. It will be Logan Marquis to the plate. Logan flew out to center last time. Let's think. Our last 8 batters have gone on base. Good Lord. If you're the coach, I don't know what you tell them out there except just try and pray to get him out. He's punked like, what, 2, 3 batters? I know none of them were on purpose. If you're just tuning in, you missed a lot of action. 7-0 in favor of us. Logan fouls that one up there, 0-1. This is not just a nightmare inning. This is a disaster of an inning. Oh, 1. Here's a pitch. That's high and in. Make the count 1-1 to Logan. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Sam at third, Casey at second, Ganda at first. 2 men retired out here. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. His ERA today is 27 times 3. Not really 81. Fouled back, there it goes, towards the softball field.
But he hasn't have perfected yet, so he's got to pay back to just run it.
Logan in a 2-ball, 2-strike count. It's just been a round of a game. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. It's fouled back, 2-2. And they're going to try to get the ball out there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, still 6 pitches of the at-bat. Is going to be the last one, but Logan can go. The throw home, he missed the tag, safe. Logan's got to get down to first, and no one was playing first. That is some bad baseball if I ever saw some. 8-0 now as Quinn comes up to the plate. So they're going to need 4 outs to get out of this inning. 5. Yes, 5. Thank you. Okay, possibly forget about the error. This inning is snowballed and then some. It's only a matter of time till the backups come in. Strike 1. Might have been a pity strike there by the home plate umpire. You got Casey at third, Ganda at second, Logan at first. 2 gone here in the first. Got it set. Here's a pitch. Oh, hit him. Or didn't hit him. Almost him, I should say. 1-1. Almost got him in the noggin as well. Gonzalez accidentally headhunting out here. That one's hit out to left center, and that ball is going to drop in there for trouble. 2-run score. It will be 10-0 as Quinn Cruz is in the second. Holy cow. 10-0. Good Lord, Mitch Good is up to the plate after Quinn advances Logan down to third and scores 2. This inning's not over yet. 10 straight batters have gone on. Back to Gonzalez, and he boots it. Here's a tough play, throw down first, not in time, 11-0. This is the most insane inning I have ever seen in my life. I have played MVP baseball. I've played MLB The Show. I've never seen an inning anything like this. This is stuff that I dream of in MVP. Ball 1, 1-0. Quinn at third, Mitch at second. 11-0 in the first. 2 balls, no strikes to the Ohio Bobcat command. As the Lakers look like the Bad News Bears out here, all that's missing is the classical music. 2-0 coming up. Hunter lines one in left center, make it 12-0. Runner think about going down at third base, and he will make it in there. Good job there by Mitch. Hunter delivers once again. It is 12-0. 6, and then 18 times 7. That's 6, carry the 5. His ERA today is over 100. I am not exaggerating. Oh, can you open this, by the way? Sorry about that. Got a phone in my hand. Thanks. Excuse me for 1 second. We have a new pitcher to talk about, folks. Looks like it's number 13, Jesse Mullins. Mullins is second pitcher for, who do you call them, the Lakers today, who have given up a dozen runs in the first inning. The players were saying, this was going to be worse than Cuyahoga Falls when we went crazy on them and Hunter threw a no-hitter in 5 innings. And they have been 100% right. 100%. 12-0 is your score out here. We're going to try to say there's more in the tank. Yeah, more in the tank. $12-0. I just feel so bad for the Lakers. They're just caught in trouble. This is the most lopsided inning I've ever called in my entire life. Shane Cup will be the first batter to greet us. Getting set, throwing that one upstairs. Shane's gonna be the first batter to greet Mullins. Mullins will be the The batter in the hole to start off the second inning, if we go to the second inning. Shane is the 17th batter of the inning, if I'm not mistaken. I see Jake in the on-deck circles. That ball gets away, and feeling very generous there is Hunter, 1-0. At least I think it's Jake Dubkowski on deck. He got drilled in the head earlier today. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes a pitch. That is well upstairs, 2-0. Good Lord, you have Mitch at third, Hunter at first, 2 out. 2-0 coming up. And there's a strike, his first strike of the day, 2-1. How do you stay focused when you're up by a dozen? I mean, don't you have a bit of a carefree attitude? 2-1. 3-1. Hunter once again not going down to third. On deck is Jake. Waiting on the 3-1. Here's the pitch coming up to Shane Cope, and he walks him. The inning still continues with Jake Dubkowski. Mitch Good at third. Hunter Winston at second. Shane Cope at first. 2 gone. First inning, 12 runs cashed in. I am not exaggerating when I say 12 runs have been cashed in. There's a strike, 0-1. Of course, with a small guy like Jake, it's hard to throw pitches in the zone. Anytime he gets the ball that he likes, watch out. The 0-1. There's a bouncer coming in as a shortstop. He's going to have to hurry, throw down to first, not in time. 13-0 as Sam comes up to the plate for the 3rd time this inning. No, Carson Byrne is up instead. Carson in for Sam. Hunter at third, Shane at second, Jake at first. Jake with an infield hit. 13-0. To quote Space Jam, kind of one-sided, isn't it? Carson is up to the plate. We're just going to throw in our backups, aren't we? Why waste an injury? First pitch to Carson. Looked like a strike because it was a strike, 0-1. Carson just needs to make contact or get on base any way, shape, or form. Even if he gets out, who cares? We're up 13. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is high and away. Has been the most one-sided inning I have ever seen. 13-0. One. Good stab right there by the catcher, Joel Miranda. 2-1. And those poor Lakers out there are just getting shellacked. This game has just been around and then some. 2-1. Getting set. Here's a pitch. There's a line shot by Carson in a gap in left center. That will be 1 run only because we are feeling very generous. 14-0 as Landon Soy comes up to the plate, much to the applause of the crowd. He only stands at 5'7", but what do you know? Maybe he's got something. '20th batter of the inning. I repeat, 20th batter of the inning. Landon is up. Good Lord. Jesse wants to go, and that one's upstairs to Landon. Shane at third. Jake at second. Carson at first. There are 2 men gone in the first inning. Here's a pitch to Landon. Pops it up high in the air. This could end the inning, and it will not end the inning. It's 15-0. You got to call for the ball. Holy cow, this is just mean. 15-0. John Toth is up to the plate with Carson at third. No, Jake at third. Carson at second. Landon at first. Getting on with a very cheap way, but you know what? He doesn't mind at all. 15-0 in the first inning. That's a strike. Looked mighty close, but I think that may have been a pity strike right there, 0-1. 15-0. John hits one high in the air out to shallow right, and the first baseman makes the catch. The inning is finally over. Christopher Perez caught it. And they're going to treat that as if they just won the state championship. $15-0 after the first inning. What was the most one-sided, most insane first inning I have ever seen in my life. Oh, ye gods. Yeah, I think it's safe to say we're playing Rhodes or Barberton. What's the score of that game? I don't know.
I don't know yet, Thomas. It's not over yet. They got some serious power in their line. No. I'm good for now.
How do you get shellacked? 15 runs. Say, Mr. Marquis, what's the score of the Barberton Rhodes game?
I don't know.
Oh. Thought you know.
No, 'cause I have this game up on Game Changer.
Okay.
I can only have one up at a time.
Okay. What?
Mr. Gaines will look it up.
Thank you. Well, it's safe to say we're having a little too much fun out here today. 15-0.
Hang on here. What do we got? I got
John's catching. Mitch Zielinski at left. Aiden at third. Carson at short. Jake still at second. Matt at first. Say, who's at first or right field for us? Looks like it's Landon. And at center, can't tell who's out at center for us.
Billy at first.
Yeah. So, do you know the score?
Their game change doesn't update. I'm trying to see if
Oh.
I can find this. I'm trying, bud.
What's our outfield, Tommy? Can you see?
I know it's Mitch Zielinski at left, Landon Soy at right. Don't know who our center fielder is.
Alex?
Probably, now that you mention it, he is left-handed, so. 15-0. We're ready to get this second half. Good Lord, the second inning, I should say. Canal Gonzalez is up to the plate. for a team that just got the lights beaten out of them in the first inning. John is now our catcher. We have changed every position out there except for second and the pitcher. 15-0. 0-1's the count. So it's official. We'll probably be playing Rhodes or Barberton unless we have an incredible choke job unlike anything we've ever seen. 0-2, it's dribbled, foul, and back. How would you give up 6 runs in 4 innings when a guy like Max Wagar's pitching? 0-2. Oh, that was nasty. Struck him out looking. There's one gone. Edric Rivera's up to the plate. These poor Lakers just getting drilled, pummeled, destroyed. They're getting everything thrown at them. That is a half-hearted swing and a miss. 0-1. Do you even try in the second, third, fourth inning when it comes to batting? I don't. Try to show some mercy on them. 0-2 following that swing and a miss. Max with 4 strikeouts today. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that had some nasty movement on that thing. Strike 3, 2 gone. Jesse Mullins is up to the plate now for Max S. Hayes. Still 15-0. 5 batters, 5 strikeouts for Max. 0-1's the count. Good Lord. Comes your 0-1. 0-2, blew it right by him. Now he's got 8 down, 1 more to go to an immaculate inning. And honestly, if he throws the ball and I jinx it, we're still going to win this game. 0-2. Oh my Lord, buckle up. That's strike 3 called. I think that's an immaculate inning, I believe. Oh ye gods, it's 15-0. I feel sorry for them. I really do. Say, was that an immaculate inning? I thought it was. 9 pitches, 9 strikes. There's Max right there, feeling pretty happy about that. There's just been a drumming out there as we will do. I don't know what we will do. But what I do know is that this game is well over by now. Fans couldn't be any happier for us. Hayes still pitching out there. Hello, everybody. 15-0. You haven't missed much. This has been the most one-sided, most lopsided game. This is worse than Euclid, Ashley. It's much worse than Euclid. When we won that one 15-1. We scored 15 runs in 4 innings. This is just not fun. There's such things as blowouts, and then there's such things as stupid blowouts. This is just a stupid blowout. Hayes will pick up what, this is hard to believe, this is just their second loss of the season. Looks like number 7, John Farrell, is waiting things off. John Farrell hasn't had any varsity experience, but now he does. That is well upstairs. The count is 1-0. One ball, no strikes on WHBW. 15-0 on WHBW, I should say. 1-0 misses outside, 2-0. No, if I'm Coach Grissom, I probably tell them to swing at everything. I mean, there's no way Hayes is going to come back as this 2-0 is going to make it 3-0. Weighing on deck is Alex Dubkowski. I mean, there's no way they're coming back. Just don't do anything. 3-0. And John watches his first strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. John Farrell trying to get on base. So we try to duplicate that inning and then some. Well, that's how you started, I guess. 1-0, or 1 on, nobody out. Excuse me. Ball 4, take your base. Alex Dubkowski is up to the plate. Alex bats right and throws left. He's going to bounce that one at third. Fair ball, not going to be the easiest to place. Throw down to second and attempt to get John. I would have tried throwing it down to first. 2 on, nobody out. Mitch Zielinski is up. Mitch, one of our 10 seniors. Zielinski with 2 on and nobody out. Watches a strike, 0-1. Didn't look like a strike, but you know what? By now, it's not going to make a difference. No balls, 1 strike. Mitch watches that one, gets away, and the runners don't go an extra 90. Think that was a sign of courtesy right there, folks. One ball, 1 strike to Mitch. He's waiting. Almost drills him, 2-1. 2-1 is the count. Getting set. Pitch. Mitch gives this ball right out to right center field, and that ball is going to sit down. Here's the throw down to the cutoff man. It is now John at third, Alex at second, Mitch at first, and still ain't nobody out for Matt Fillinger. Matt is waiting for his first pitch. 1-0, it's outside. This is just really sad by now. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a pitch. Gets away, but the runner's obviously not going to take off. Why would they? Once again, if you're Coach Grissom, I encourage your guys to swing at everything now. 2-0, 3-0. Smitty waits on deck. What's just been an insane contest. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's a pitch. And walked him. 16-0. I wish I were exaggerating when I said it's 16-0. But I am not. Aiden Smith is the batter. 16-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Number 13, Jesse Mullins, cannot stop the bleeding at all. There's a strike taken by Aiden. Meanwhile, some lacrosse practice going on right there. I think we'd have more fun commentating the lacrosse game than this. That ball gets away. The runner's obviously holding. Once again, another sign of courtesy right there. 2 balls, no strikes. Aiden is up. What could be another disaster inning. 3-1 to Aiden. Say, who's on deck for us? I think it's Jake. Jake is probably enjoying this. He's been staying in the game the entire time. Either that or he's not enjoying it. He's like, please help me. In the air out to shallow right and foul. That ball is going to go out of play. I assume that Jake Dubkowski is thinking either one of those 2 things. Oh. Full count. Nobody out, and Aiden watches a called 3rd strike. 1 gone. Nasty stuff right there if I ever saw some. Here comes the only guy on our team that has not been lifted yet in the field, Jake Dubkowski. Ground ball to 3rd and right between his legs. Coach Grissom telling Mitch Zielinski to hold. That's a smart idea. Carson Byrne comes up to the plate. It is 17-0. I mean, there are blowouts, folks, that are fun. And then there are blowouts in which you're like, when is this going to end? Even when you're the team being the lights out of your opponent. Like what we're witnessing right here. Carson Byrne fouls that one back. I can only hope that Tuesday will be or Thursday rather, will be a much better game. One to Carson. All right, 0-2 on the swing and a miss. So is Carson listening to my advice and swing at everything? He might be. Here comes the 0-2 to Carson Byrne with 1 out. No, he's not. 1-2. I mean, baseball is one of those sports in which there is no game clock. So you have to run it up if you're paranoid about a comeback. As Carson's going to ground one to short. Nice sliding stop there. The throw down deep to first. 18-0. Good play right there, but Mitch touches home. Landon is up to the plate. You watch, Landon's going to hit a grand slam or something like that. He's probably going to hit a grand slam or something because it's just been one of those days, folks. Nothing in one, taken. Just a blowout, just a rout, just a beating. 18-0 here in the second. That is outside 1-1. If I'm the umpire, I'd probably give him a giant strike zone out here. Basically make everything he throws a strike, even if he bounces it a strike. Because there's no way they're going to get out of this jam. Foul tip, 1-2. We might be here all day, folks. We might be here all day. Landon's going to ground one right to short, and it's booted for an E6. Matt touches home. John is up to the plate. 19-0. Coach Grissom woke up today and thought to himself, you know what? I feel like beating the lights out of Max S. Hayes. Why not tell the entire team that? 1 ball, no strikes to John. John sometimes starts 1-0, 2-0. There are 4 runs I've scored, 3 on, 1 out. This is the 9th batter of the inning. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss, maybe a courtesy swing and a miss right there, 2-1. Good Lord. What do you tell your team after this game? John's going to pump one, fouling back, heads up. That ball is going to go all the way down there. Now this is a part where I'd run to get it. Didn't even make it. We could put in our 2nd grade team, I guess. 2nd grade travel team in by now. 2-2. Holds up 3-2. Surprised that he held up. It's back to batting around after this with John Farrell. Payoff. 20-0. They gonna call the game or something? 15 runs in the first, 5 in the second. And we've done nothing in the second inning. Ball 1, 1-0. John Farrell with the bases loaded. I've just lost track of who's where. 1-0. There's a strike, and the count is 1-1. I've just lost count of everything now, folks. I mean, this has been a walloping and then some. 1-1. Fouled back by John. Our crowd making some noise out there as the count is 1-2. $20-0. There's one hit out to right down the line. That is a foul ball. Count is still 1-2. We had a massive 2-out rally last time, as some of the seniors are just going to run up and get it. They have no care in the world right now as John hits one in a right center field. That ball is going to sit down. 21-0. Oh, ye gods. Alex Subkowski is up. Are they leaving? They might be leaving. I mean, this game is over. 6 runs cashed in. Alex Subkowski is up. 0-1. We could just sleepwalk our way through the 3rd inning, 4th inning, 5th inning. I'm like, it would make a difference. They need to score 12 runs if they want to force us to not do the mercy rule. Alex gets drilled. It is 22-0 for Mitch Zielinski to come up to the plate. Landon touches home. Good Lord. I just feel bad for these Lakers out here. They're still kids at the end of the day. I mean, they're just like you and me. They do everything. First pitch coming up, and Mitch rips one in the gap in right center. That will only be 1 run, however. We can basically just walk our way to the bases. 8 runs cashed in as Matt Fillinger comes up to the plate in a 23-0 massacre. Any word on their game or? That's odd. Excuse me. Here comes Matt. 0-1. That lacrosse game will probably be more entertaining than the one that's going on right now. Ground ball to third. That is a fair ball. Make it 24-0. Hey guys. Oh, nothing. Just can't wait for this one to be over. And now it's Smitty to the plate. 24-0. First pitch coming up to Aiden. Strikeout back in the second. And when I say back in the second, that pitch misses 1-0. I'm referring to the second inning that we're talking about right now, in which we have scored an impeccable 9 runs, which is nothing compared to the 15 we had in the first. 2 balls, no strikes. We could throw in Peyton and Carter, who are hurt, and it would not make a difference. 3 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes. It's 24-0. Here's a pitch, and it's 25-0 as Smitty walks. And now Jake Dubkowski is up. Jake Dubkowski's stuck in Groundhog Day. He is repeating the same thing over and over again. The bases are still juiced. There is 1 out, and there have been 10 runs that have been lit up by the good guys in this inning alone. They're going to need 16 runs. It's gotten to the point in which watching paint dry might be a little more
impossible.
A little more fun. Yeah.
There's some easy on the bump.
Yeah. I didn't bring my glove though, so.
It's okay. You don't need one, dude. They're not making contact.
Honestly, they probably wouldn't. I mean, Max has struck out 6 batters. Coach Grissom talking with them. They're going to call forfeit. Honestly, if I'm Hayes coach, I'm the Hayes High School coach, I forfeit. I mean, like, you're going to come back in this.
Tom, you think they're coming back?
Oh, no. I just feel bad for these kids.
Yeah, they're losing.
I just feel really bad for them. They've been working hard. I mean, they won 6 games this season. I shudder to think what we would do to those 6 schools they beat. $25-0. Good Lord. They may not play a 3rd, 4th, or 5th. Lacrosse game going on right there. Might be a little more fun than this. What do you say, Derek? A little more fun over there right now?
Yeah. That team might be able to beat this team, dude.
Perhaps. They have a new pitcher. Do I really have to stay for this game? What's the score? 25-0. In favor of us, of course. I'm not exaggerating when I say it's 25-0. Excuse me. Hey Zane, how are you?
How you doing?
Doing well. Number 16, Joel Miranda is in. Edric Rivera is catching now for the Lakers. Honestly, I think I could help out this team a lot, and I have no athletic talent at all. Jake Dubkowski gonna be the first batter to greet him. This is what, the 4th time we've gone through the order now? Might as well throw in our little leaguers. There's some lacrosse going on. I think I might as well broadcast the lacrosse game. Why not? Why not? It's one of those games in which I could say whatever I want. Just kidding, I'm not saying whatever I want. I'm not saying whatever I want. Because I like having a job as the announcer for the Highland Hornets and Ball and Wallace Yellow Jackets. And I love it here at WHBW. Jake Dubkowski. Swings and misses, it's 0-1. I don't think he even tried on that swing and a miss. 25-0 is the score. This is stuff I'd expect from a freshman game, a JV game. Definitely not varsity. Yeah, he didn't even step into that one. 0-2. I mean, even if you strike out, oh wow, they're gonna need 16 runs. Called 3rd strike, Jake strikes out, but I'm pretty sure he couldn't care less as Carson Byrne is up to the plate. Have to dance out of the way of that one, 1-0. One ball, no strikes here to Carson. That is just a courtesy swing and a miss right there, 1-1. Once again, why even waste it? 25-0. Carson swings and misses unintentionally. I was saying, if I were Coach Grissom, that's what I would be doing. Is Miranda trying to get out of the inning? He probably will on this pitch, which Carson will swing and miss at most likely. And swing and miss at he does. Wait on that. 25-0 after 2. Now what? We are just having fun. Guys, how much would you pay me to go out on the field for us?
$100. Right now.
15 cents.
Okay. 25-0. We got a new pitcher out there. Looks like it's John Farrell.
Hi, Tommy.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Tommy.
You paid in. Honestly, this is the most one-sided ball game I've ever seen in my life.
How is one-sided as a circle there, Tommy?
Mountain Union does not stand a prayer next season.
No, they don't.
Exactly, BW is going to win.
BW is going to take it the whole way.
Yes. We're going to win the national championship in baseball.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
If they win that, I'll stop watching the rest of my life.
Why? What if it does happen? And you are unbelievably wrong, and I'm right. So John is in on the mound.
I'm good. I might come back to you. Go, Farrell.
Is that 86? I don't know.
Is Jake the only starter in?
No,
Jake is not a starter.
he's not starting. Yeah, he is.
He started today.
Yes, he is.
I got this.
He's like living in Groundhog Day, repeating the same day over and over again out there.
We still got 3 more innings in this, no matter what, Tom.
This game is well over. 25-0. Here's the first pitch. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That is a strike 0-2. The Lakers haven't put the ball in play at all today. 0-2. A little wild, but 1-2. Even if we give up a run out here, what's the difference? Pitch. 7 strikeouts for this team now. As Acacio strikes out Francisco Sambolin up. Sambolin. Say, what's the time right now? Oh, well. What? 6:23. Feels like it's 8:23. Feels much longer than that. 0-1. John lets it go. Almost drilled him. Almost jeopardized a perfect game. Sambolin is the batter. Once again, even if this isn't a perfect game, if we don't get it, who really cares at this point? 1-2. Kids out there blissfully unaware of the drilling that's going on out here, the drumming that's going on. 1-2. 8 strikeouts now, 8 batters for Max S. Hayes. Estevan Miranda is up here in the third. I'm pretty sure Max S. Hayes High School knows they don't have a prayer anymore. Oh, that hit him. So much for a perfect game. Let's hope he's all right, Miranda. Brian Pillier's up to the plate. You know, that's not what John wanted to do unless he's like, you know what? What the heck? Hopefully he did not think that. Two out, 1 on. 0-1, just gunned it by him. Pillier is at the plate. Back to the top of the order. 0-2 is the count. Now a strike away from ending the inning again. He's limping his way off. That's not good. Number 2, Pablo Casio will be pinch running for him. That's out of order, but you know what? Just give him it. Actually, it's number 1 instead. Celia Montilla. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Foul ball. Still 0-2. Meanwhile, they're having some lacrosse action out there. No balls, 2 strikes. There's one hit out to the left. Our crowd making noises. That one goes foul. You know, it reminds me a lot of the Highland Copley football game earlier this year in which I was running low on battery. And I'm like, you know what? This game's over. I'll just hop out of the live stream. Not going to hop out of the live stream just yet. 25-0. 1-2. And he almost hit his second batter. 2-2 here to Pillier. Good job to fight that one off. This game lasting much longer than what any of us wanted it to be. 2-2. Ball 3-2. Joel Miranda waits on deck. They got Montilla at first. Full count after it was 1-2. John wants a payoff go, and he struck him out. Wow. $25-0, and I assume we'll do what we did back in the first or second inning, I should say, and just intentionally swing and miss. Nope, no, we won't. The game's over. We're just going to call game 25-0 the final. I would do interviews and stuff, but honestly, this game is just over. 25-0. What is there to talk about, folks? We just beat the tar out of them. 25-0 the final. I just feel so bad for those poor Hayes Lakers. Those poor Lakers did everything they could to win that game, and they couldn't do it. Got called after 2.5. All the time we have left here in WHBW. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. Your one stop for all things Highland Ball and Wallace. And until next time, I'm Tommy Maroon. Thanking you for watching.